Although not generally considered a critical effect, slanting text sometimes gives a little more emphasis to certain data in a worksheet. It just makes it look more interesting. Suppose we select the cells here in this worksheet called angled text, and we like to angle the text on a 45-degree angle. Within the alignment group on the Home tab in the ribbon, we've got some choices right here under the orientation button. You can angle counterclockwise, by far the most common choice here, or certainly angle clockwise that way. I'll press Control-Z to go back to the other one. And that just makes the worksheet perhaps look a little more interesting. When you apply this effect, notice also something that you might not have seen if you apply borders. I'm going to click the button right here for borders and choose all borders. If you use all borders, outside, or thick box border, you'll get a slightly different effect. There's all borders, and as I click away from it. Now, as I press Control-Z, go back to this, and then Control-Y to undo the undo, you see the difference. And it's just a question of whether you like one or the other, but I think by putting the lines on, some people like this better. It seems like it's got more flow to it or something. Anyway, there's some possibilities there. There are a few other options here as well. How about vertical text? Now, this might sound appealing, but I haven't run into anybody yet who likes this. This might be effective if you had 1 or 2 character entries for certain codes maybe, but otherwise it's pretty difficult to read by most people's estimation. You also have the ability to rotate text up. Sometimes this is viable. You can read that pretty easily. Or the other direction, rotate text down. So just different ways to apply this effect. Again, out of all these, I think the most common is angle counterclockwise. You also have another option if you go to the dialog box launcher here, or by way of Control-1, go to Format Cells. And in the Alignment tab, we have off to the right what looks like half of a clock. We can use a different angle here. Maybe we want to use a 30-degree angle. And you can drag this to any angle you want within here too, so that may or may not be to your liking, but if we were to choose this, we now get that effect there too. And here too, you can see all the other effects simply by going back to that dialog box and either dragging this different ways, typing in a different number here, quite a few different options. That helps maybe decide how you're going to be viewing this later. But the standard angle counterclockwise is the 45. That's the one I think most people are likely to use. And again, you will apply or not apply the all borders feature for that special effect.